Good day, people. Geoffrey, Howells Carpet Cleaning, and today is Tuesday, January 2nd. This is actually one of our first jobs of the new year. Didn't work on the first, just getting back into town and all that. But this is an area which you see this nice little spigot they've got in there. Same with a lot of apartments. And what do you notice it's missing? That's right, there's no handle and there's no way to turn that on. We couldn't even take our needle nose pliers and turn that on if we wanted to, because you can see how it's inset, and there are more and more water spigots that I'm coming to, or handles, are inset like that, so it wouldn't even do you any good to have needle nose pliers. Thankfully I was able to get this little guy here, so this is actually a bolt thing, but it fits in there and it will turn our water on. I had a handle, but I accidentally left it at one of my previous jobs. They're like $2, so you can pick them up at Ace Hardware or pretty much any store, Home Depot, and they'll save your butt in a pinch. But let's go ahead and go on inside and see what we got. We got a couple, we got an office that we're doing here at the church today. I'll explain what we're going to be doing in here. There's a lot of people meeting here. Spill a little bit of coffee occasionally, but this actually looks really nice in here. So we'll be cleaning this kind of a waiting room area, conference room in here. And then this is one of the pastor's offices. We'll be cleaning in here. Got a little bit of coffee there. You can see we've got some traffic laying down there. But we'll get this all cleaned up and looking absolutely beautiful. The thing I'd like to note, we got our corner guards. This isn't necessarily a job that we're probably going to need it, because it's not extremely tight like going down the hallways of a home or something. But I do like to keep things as nice as possible. You know, extra protection there. We got our CRB. And I mix up our famous DS2 solution by Release It. I boosted a little bit with some Grease Hog by Back Away. They're both encapsulation solutions. And the one thing I absolutely love about encapsulation solutions is that it is zero soap residue. And the pH is relatively mild, probably around a 9. 8.5, 9, 9.5, somewhere right in there. And so what we are going to do is we are going to pre-spray this stuff down. I'm going to start out in this office here, and then I'm going to super agitate it with our CRB. And while that is dwelling there for a few minutes, I'll run our hose and line in from the truck, and we'll extract this room. Actually, I take that back. What we're going to do is we're going to pre-treat CRB this room. Then we're going to come out and we're going to pre-treat and CRB this room. And then we'll go back through, run our hoses and lines in and everything. And then we're going to steam clean it. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn our PSI down to about 150 or so. Because I do not like getting carpets wet. I usually will do a double dry pass just to make sure we get as much moisture out as possible. But guys using 400, 500 PSI, I think sometimes is just overdoing it. It really depends on the carpet fibers that you're dealing with. But what we have here is kind of a plush, commercial grade, Berber style carpeting going on here. So Berber doesn't like to get wet anyways. And typically, I don't know how well the I'm sorry, our CRB is going to work on Berber, but it will give it that extra agitation and just allow the product to accelerate and break down all those nasties there on the carpet. So I have absolutely no doubt that this place is going to look absolutely beautiful by the time we're done. So hang in there with me for a few minutes, and you're going to see another awesome carpet cleaning job. Premium Carpet Cleaning Milwaukie. Here we go. Alright, I like referring to this bad boy as a giant magic eraser, because that's more or less what it does to the carpeting. was going to show you this coffee stain. You can still see the browning there. I mean, I just pushed this thing into this room and it looks like it already took it out. But, being very careful. You pull the handle down to engage, trying to hold the phone in one hand and operate the machine in the other. And what it's doing is that the brushes under the machine are agitating the carpeting and grooming that pre-spray stuff that we spray down everywhere into the carpeting. And if you have animals or something like that, and you got matted hair in the carpeting, this machine will groom those carpetings and pull those all those hair out like a fine-tooth comb, and you'd be absolutely amazed at how much crud and things we can get to accumulate in those collection reservoirs there. In fact, it's almost kind of scary because you look at your carpets and you think that they're clean, but really you're more or less living on an asphalt parking lot, and it's absolutely disgusting in there. But this machine does a fabulous job of sanitizing, deodorizing, and neutralizing everything in your carpeting and making them like new condition once again. But as you can see, we're not doing it really any cleaning. We're just going through and we're taking our high quality encapsulation solution and we are scrubbing that stuff into the carpeting, and it is emulsifying and breaking down, annihilating anything that's actually in the carpeting. So if there's any sticky residue, say we got candy, whatever, this stuff will literally go on there and just rip it a new one. I mean, molecularly, it just rips it apart and leaving everything nice and clean. People who don't understand what this machine actually does, it does a much, much thorough job of sterilizing your carpets than just steam cleaning. And this is a typical tool that everybody uses. It works very well, but other than spraying your carpets with some hot water, this bad boy is actually getting in there and putting that cleaning solution into your carpets. The brushes, I'd say, it's probably getting down close to the pad level as far as going down there and making sure that cleaning solution gets dispersed evenly within the carpets. And then at the same time, it's creating that agitation, so it's scrubbing that cleaning solution into the carpets. And it's gentle. It's not going to pull out any fibers. All it's going to do is lift out all the loose gunk and crud in the carpeting. This thing pulls out gravel, sand. If you walk around with shoes on these carpet cleaning shoes, but shoes indoors, I can't tell you all the little rubber bits and pieces that come out of there. It took me a while to figure out, where could rubber be coming from, because I look in there and there are chunks of rubber in the those collection reservoirs, and the only conclusion I could come up with are shoes breaking down on the carpeting. Obviously, those rubber soles are going to wear off. I mean, that's why you need to get new shoes, is because they wear out. That's why you get new tires, because the tire treads gradually start falling apart. So your shoes got to do the exact same thing on your carpets. So this machine pulls out rubber, for crying out loud. Something your vacuum cleaner is not going to get, and it's definitely something that this steam cleaner is not going to get, because the steam cleaner surface cleans. It makes the carpets wet and extracts the water out. And depending on how thorough that carpet cleaner is, he's just rinsing the carpets and leaving a bunch of filthy water in there. So that's something to take in consideration, and it'll probably be a rant for a later time. So anyways, we are just going to go through and we are going to CRB this guy all the way up. We'll probably run our lines in and extract, because we do have quite a bit of furniture and things in here. I was thinking, we could pre-spray both of them, but I think I'm just going to take one room at a time. Try to kill two birds with one stone as often as I can, but this is a situation where it's probably not going to happen. So sit back, relax. The CRB is going to blow your mind. This entire area here has been completely CRB'd. This is where that coffee spot was, and right now you don't see anything. It scrubbed it all out. Exactly what I expected. In fact, the only question that was going to remain is, who put in the new carpets in the office? You guys changed the carpets out? They look brand new. What happened? Anyways, they pretty much look like the day they were installed. There's a little darkening here. This is where the plastic mat is for the chair or the desk. So that most likely is going to be maybe rubber from the shoe or scuffing shoe polish or something on the edge of the carpet, and the hard excuse me, protector that's down there on the floor. So that's my guess. If it doesn't just come out with our steaming with hot water extraction, I've got some product that we can put down there. Your citrus gel stuff shouldn't have any problem with getting petroleum products like that out of the carpeting. In fact, sometimes I run into problems, and this is something that you guys should keep in mind. My cheap $17 Walmart carpet cleaning shoes that I purchased a while back, I am running into problems with the synthetic dye that's in there, because I'll be down working on my knees, and my shoes, where you can see the shoes look like they've kind of worn off on the edges. I believe the majority of that is dye transfer from my shoes into the carpeting, and most of the time, you catch it right away, it'll just extract right out of the carpeting. I'm looking here. It looks like there's a couple little spots, but those might be impressions or coffee spills or something. But no doubt that the longer our solution stays in the carpet, the more it's just going to keep emulsifying, breaking stuff down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear a walkway, and I'm going to go ahead and bring our hoses and things in, because this is about ready for an extraction, and it's going to look absolutely beautiful when it's done. Move some furniture around, get this place cleared out a little bit. Again, it's probably a little bit dirtier in here, you can see along there, but I have no doubt that it's going to look just as beautiful with the CRB scrub and all that stuff as it does in here. So stay tuned with us, and we're going to see magic. Slight hiccup, you guys. The water faucet won't turn. I don't know if it's frozen or what it is, but we cannot get enough leverage to turn the handle at all. So it's probably going to need a special tool to turn on the water, something that I don't have, like a socket wrench or something. That's something I don't carry with me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to treat these as commercial carpets and do a commercial carpet cleaning. Probably going to end up doing, I'm thinking bonnet. I think we're just going to keep it as the encapsulation with this machine here, because I'm not able to turn the water on. So, and that's going to be perfectly okay, because this stuff has like I said, it has absolutely no soap residue. I'm kind of looking for our pre-spray. I've got some more of it made up right there, but it has zero soap residue, encapsulation, crystallizing agents in there that go on there, break the bonds between the dirt and the carpet fibers, and releases them. Makes it great for vacuuming later on, because the dirt's not sticking to the carpet. Vacuums up a lot nicer, and then the carpets stay cleaner and brighter for a longer period of time than if you were just to do steam cleaning. Steam cleaning does rinse some of that dirt and debris out, but this stuff, I feel, in conjunction with our CRB, is optimal carpet cleaning that absolutely destroys just regular steam cleaning anyways. I do believe that the two work in conjunction together well, the steam cleaning and the CRB. Awesome results, but we get awesome results without the steam cleaning. So luckily we have very moderately, lightly soiled carpeting in here, and we're going to use our pre-spray solution, and then it's going to clean this all up, and we'll make sure that our machine does an extra scrub just to get this stuff as cleaned up as beautifully as it is in the pastor's office here. So moving right along, you run into little hiccups in the road here and there, and you just have to be dynamic and move along with them. So I guess it's pulling your punches. I don't know, but anyways, that's the only thing that I got out of the 90s, was pulling punches from little rap music songs that we listened to when we were little. Anyways, here we go. A little bit disappointed today because we didn't get the water going, but as you can see, we went with a commercial carpet cleaning with our CRB. It looks absolutely beautiful. We scrubbed all of the little copy stands and everything out of the carpeting. Same is true in the office here. Lights are off, but I did show you it. Looks absolutely wonderful. I did want to turn on the lights real quick. I did want to point out that black streak back here. We were able to absorb quite a bit more, so it's not nearly standing out as much as it was. Again, this should probably be extracted right there, but in the whole job, that is probably the only thing that I think it would be necessary to extract. The rest of everything else, as you can see, looks absolutely beautiful. So this is Howells Carpet Cleaning out in Southeast Portland area. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, you can put any comments or questions in the comment space below, and I will address those personally. Have a good one. Alright, and this was the black spot that was over on the desk, possibly shoe polish or something that was along here. Not able to get the steam cleaning in here because we can't get the water on, so what I did is I attempted to absorb as much of that black stuff out as I possibly could using our Spot and Boost product here, an old bottle that keeps getting refilled over and over again, so the label is completely worn. But as you can see, this terry cloth towel started out brand new, and now it is all dingy and nasty because of that stuff there that we were able to transfer out of it. It looks 90% better. I'm going to let it dry a little bit and sit and continue working, and then come back here and touch it up again, and it should look a lot better. Again, ideally, I'd probably want to extract this, but we can't get our steam cleaning water turned on, so we're going to do the best that we can with what we have.